कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my prostrated, humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Thank you so much for joining us today for the second session of our 11th Global Online event. And we welcome you all in the 67th Vyasa Puja festival celebration of our dearly beloved Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaja Ji. Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundarji are so merciful to give us various calendars to celebrate the Vyas Puja of our spiritual masters multiple times a year. I am Amit at your service today, and I beg you to please bless me so that I could serve you to your pleasure. Today, you can listen the Katha in English, Hindi, Portuguese, and Spanish. We will now see a video on how to select our favorite language channel. There was some technical issue. We will reshare the instructions with the sound.
Hare Krishna, queridos devotos, reverências, todas as glórias a Srila Prabhupada. Hoje teremos interpretação simultânea para a língua portuguesa. Se você desejar ouvir em português e estiver no computador, clique no ícone do globo no canto inferior direito da sua tela. Em seguida, selecione o idioma português. Para os usuários de celular, clique no ícone mais, depois no ícone do globo e em seguida escolha o canal de português. Muito obrigada. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा। आज हिंदी भाषा में अनुवाद की सुविधा उपलब्ध है। अपने कंप्यूटर पर हिंदी इंटरप्रिटेशन चैनल तक पहुंचने के लिए कृपया अपनी स्क्रीन के निचले दाएं कोने में ग्लोब आइकन पर क्लिक करें। इसके बाद हिंदी चैनल पर क्लिक करें। मोबाइल उपयोगकर्ताओं के लिए अधिक आइकन पर क्लिक करें, फिर भाषा व्याख्या के लिए ग्लोब आइकन पर और हिंदी चैनल का चयन करें। आपको धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, queridos devotos, reverencias, todas las glorias a Srila Prabhupada. Hoy tendremos interpretación simultánea al español. Si quieres escuchar en español y estás en tu computadora, haz clic en el icono del globo terráqueo en la esquina inferior derecha de tu pantalla. Luego, selecciona español como idioma. Para usuarios de dispositivos móviles, haz clic en el icono más, luego en el icono del globo terráqueo, luego selecciona español como idioma. Muchas gracias. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the language interpretation instructions. So I know you are very ready for the today's session. So today's session is filled with lots of glorifications, offerings, and beautiful videos. So let's take a look at today's schedule. So we begin the session with the blessings by His Holiness Kavi Chandra Swami Maharaj Ji. Next, we have His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj Ji sharing his words. Followed by that, we have Her Grace Kartamisha Mata Ji. She will be also sharing her words. Next, we have His Grace Vrindavan Vinod Prabhu Ji. Followed by that, we have offerings from various disciples of Maharaj Ji. And then we have drama video and dance video from Ghana and Nigeria Yatra. And at last, we have the most awaited moment, the cake offering from multiple locations from devotees all around the world. So let's tune into this session. It looks like we have a very nectarian session. So stay tuned to imbibe every drop of the nectar that pours very soon. And if you face any technical difficulties, you can always reach out to ask your servant in the chat box, and we will ensure that you get the solution. Now, before we begin, I would like to beg for Maharaj's permission. Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, Dandavat Pranam. We would like to beg your permission and your blessings so that we could serve the devotees.
Hare Krishna, please go on.
Thank you so much, Maharaj Ji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
So first, we have a garland offering by His Grace Achintya Rupa Prabhuji from Nigeria. So we request Prabhuji to please offer the garland to Srila Gurudev on our behalf also. Hari Bol.
If you want to speak to something,
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for offering this beautiful garland to Maharaji on our behalf also. We will move ahead. So we have also some virtual garland offerings from devotees from all around the world. I would request the devotees to switch on the cameras and be ready with the garlands. I will call out the names of the devotees one by one, and we will be spotlighting you. And when the music begins, you may start offering the garlands. First, we have Vivek Prabhuji and Sham Priya Mataji from India, Vishwambhar Tiwari Prabhuji from India, Sati Devi Mataji from Brazil, Bhakti Dhira Prabhuji from Brazil, Bhuvanpati Prabhuji from Ghana, Sakshi Mataji from India, Meeta Mataji from Nigeria, Suman Mataji from India, Tunga Vidya Mataji, Amrish Prabhuji from Nigeria, Meena Mataji and Alok Prabhuji from India. So please be ready with your garlands, and we can offer it to our dear Guru Maharaj.
Samasta Shastra Uktastata Bhavyatari Vasadve Kintu Bravoya Priyani Vatasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda.
Thank you so much to all the devotees for very wonderful and very beautiful garlands. So moving forward, we have virtual lamp offerings as well. I would again request the devotees to turn on your cameras and be ready with the lamps. I will call out your names again and we will spotlight you. When the sweet music begins again, you may please offer the lamps. Abhinanda Prabhuji from India, Danila Mataji from Mauritius, Gopikanta Mataji from Brazil, Matsya Prabhuji from Brazil, Anurag Prabhuji and Pritimai Mataji from India, Atul Krishna Prabhuji from Benin, Jayaprada Mataji from Nigeria, Dipali Bhatt Mataji from India, Abhishek Bhatt Prabhuji from India, Kanchan Mishra Mataji from India, Parmeshwar Prabhuji from Brazil, Leela Mohini Devi Mataji from India, Bhuvan Sundari Mataji from Nigeria, Madhu Mataji from Nigeria, Snigdha Mataji from Nigeria, and Hari Leela Devi Mataji from India. So we are waiting for the sweet music to begin so that we can offer our lamps to Maharaji.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Vandamui Savadhana Mate Vandamui Savadhana Mate Jahara Prasade Bhai He Bhavathori Ajay Jahara Prasade Bhai He Bhavathori Ajay Krishna Prapti Ho Jaha Hote.
Thank you so much again to the devotees for such wonderful lamp offerings. So these sweet offerings are certainly very convincing that bhakti is a very simple and sweet way of life, and that Guru and Krishna do accept whatever small or big we have when offered with love. So, all right, we have even more blessings to receive. And next up is a blessings video from our dear Srila Kavichandra Swami Maharaj Ji. So before we go ahead with the blessings video, I would like to glorify a little bit about Maharaj Ji. So His Holiness Kavichandra Swami Maharaj Ji met the Hare Krishna devotees in 1967 and was initiated by Srila Prabhupada in 1971. Joining the Tucson, Arizona temple, he has served globally, including distributing Srila Prabhupada's books, managing the Radharas Vihari temple in Juhu, and leading the Tokyo temple. He took sannyas in Japan in 1982 and became a GBC member in 1987, overseeing regions like Japan, Thailand, Indonesia, Greece, and West Africa. Maharaj has a special interest in book distribution and Harinam Sankirtan. He vigorously emphasizes devotee care through his writings and conferences. Maharaj Ji is a traveling preacher and initiating spiritual master of many disciples in his GBC regions and beyond. So let's watch the video from Maharaj Ji.
Yeah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarane Mantra Kalpa Tubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha. Namo Mahavaranaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namani Gaur Tushe Namaha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagat Pate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langaya Tegarim Tat Kripa Tamam Bande Shri Gurundina Tarni. So I'm honored to have a chance to make an attempt to say something glorifying His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami. It's not easy for me because he's become much more advanced than I am. I first met him when I first went to Nigeria And at that time, he was very strict, rising early, eating almost nothing, and chanting very nicely, but staying out of, quiet, kind of like hiding in the corner or something. I remember one time I was complaining to Bhakti Dhira Swami, that and he just said he's shy. Actually, Bhakti Dhira Maharaj just loved him very, very much, and can understand why. He's so much dedicated to his spiritual master. Now, if anybody now would say, well, I think he's shy, nobody would ever believe it. Something happened. But now he's very center stage, very friendly with everybody. And what I've seen is become very much empowered by his Guru Maharaj Bhakti Dhira Swami in so many ways. He's such a Paka Brahmana with his deity worship, so clean and so charming. He's attracting people outside of Africa even more than in Africa, I think. So I'm very glad that he was able to become an initiating guru. Very much helped our preaching there. So everybody knows he's very scholarly. His kirtan is something out of this world. We were on the Navadvip Parikrama one time. He was leading kirtan, and His Holiness Kadamba Maharaj says he's got soul. He's got soul. If you know that saying, got soul. It's an American saying, soul music. Got soul. There's meaning to it. It's coming from, it's not just some voice. It's not just some musical talent. There's much more to it. All the other things are there, but the soul is what counts. That's what's touching the hearts of people all over the world, especially in India now, in Brazil, Mauritius. So I think you all know him very well. And like I said, he's very much empowered by, and he's trying very hard to, actually very nicely, to carry out, desires of his Guru Maharaj. Bhakti Dhira Maharaj very much wanted, self-sufficient farm communities and communities. So when Maharaj went to the GBC college, that was his project, is the farm community, and it's happening in all places. Lagos, of all places, such a place, but they have some nice land, and now the temple's getting lots of vegetables, flowers all the time. It was something we never had in Nigeria before. It's just that one kind of yellow bell thing flower that grows all over the place there, but nothing else ever. And once in a while, a few frangipani or champak, whatever you call it. But now they're getting marigolds and other flowers coming in, lots of them from this farm, lots of vegetables, and it's and the devotees, that's really good for the devotees. And other things are picking up in spite of Nigeria having, unbelievable economy. Nobody would believe it. You have to go there to see it. So I'm grateful that I was been able to work with him, and I hope can carry on a little more. And everybody, please, help him. This real legacy for the spiritual master is to carry out the mission like he's doing in Africa at the moment. And also, Bhakti Dhira Maharaj, of course, traveled all over the world and inspired so many people to get some love for Srila Prabhupada. So I'm honored, and I don't want to take so much time. I'm sure there's a long list of people, but I'm a little late. They've been asking me to do this for some time, and I got really traveling too much. And, today I'm just barely getting internet connection, but So anyway, let's carry on the mission. And of course, I'm always inviting everybody, come and visit Nigeria, come and visit Africa. They're very hospitable. Everything is there except luxury. That's not there. But luxury is what is it? An antithesis to spiritual advancement. And spiritual advancement means tapasya. So it's expensive to get there. That's tapasya. It's troublesome to get a visa. That's tapasya. But once you get there, amazing kirtans, very, very nice devotees, and types of food you may not ever tasted. So thank you again very much, and we'll try to carry on. We want the African mission. If you can't go there, you're welcome to donate books. We always need more and more books there. We have to get money first. We have to pay in advance to get books from India or to print them there. Either way, we have to pay in advance a lot of money. So any way people wants to help His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami for his preaching there, if you can come there, join the Harinam, enliven the devotees, teach them, whatever you know from your country, or you can just help out, some donations to help him distribute more books. So I hope this comes out. I don't have good lighting, and I don't have, a lot of things, but I'm going to end now. This is Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaji, for the wonderful offerings. Everything is Krishna's energy, and so we can receive his blessings through videos, books, food stuff, and mediums that we can't even imagine. And all that is made possible by the blessings of pure devotees. So next up, we are moving ahead, and we are waiting for the session to receive more and more blessings. And now we are eagerly waiting to hear from our next speaker, the biggest internet company.
Excuse me, can I say something about His Holiness Kaushala?
Yes,
Before
yes.
you move. He's my Siksha Guru, is my GBC. So, as a father, you spoke to give blessings. You should appreciate that.
Yes, Maharaji. Sorry for the.
His Holiness Kaushala, he came to West Africa many years ago. And my experience with him has been that he's very, very fatherly. He has a fatherly nature. And unlike his like God brothers who look at the African devotees differently, His Holy Kaushama, he identified with us completely. I remember the first time I went to India, in Mayapur, and as soon as he saw me on the Dhira Damodara temple, immediately he came to me and gave me a very hot embrace. I cannot forget it. It was very tight. He was very happy. And after that, he looked at me and said, what is shyness? Like he just mentioned. I was very embarrassed to see him, and I was overwhelmed by the crowd of people. And so many devotees were there. I was overwhelmed by that. He could see it. He felt it. So he said, what is shyness? And immediately he took me by the hand and he started introducing me. This is my devotee from West Africa. And introduced me to so many devotees. I was looking, they're all very strange. And he took me to Navin Nirada Prabhu. That time he was the minister for book distribution. And the first time they ever conducted a book seminar, that was the first time they had a seminar. I remember fondly. Navin Yirada Prabhu and the Kosobaji. I don't see him again. I don't know where he is, but they see him open. But there were 3 devotees who conducted a seminar on Sankirtan book distribution. And I was very fortunate. He registered me to attend the seminar, which I did. And I was very happy to have attended it. And then we attended the first time also I went to Dwarka. His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami. He opened a temple in Dwarka. So I went. And he was also there. I didn't know he was there. So when I went there and I saw him, immediately he saw me again, he took me again by hand to assemble all the senior devotees. The first time I met Ambarish Prabhu, the first time I met him physically. He took me there. There were so many senior devotees all there. And when they look at it, they saw me, they felt somehow. Immediately Kauchamara perceived it. He shouted at all of them. I was also very disturbed. The way he shouted at all of them, you could see that they didn't fear, who is this man? He shouted at all of them, you are devotees. It's a senior devotee coming from South Africa. He cannot do what he's doing with that. I don't know. He can't do what he's doing in West Africa. And immediately all of them, they adjusted themselves. So they gave me place to sit. So he identified what was fully. He accepted us fully as his own. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira told us how, in the beginning, when he was preaching here, he told some of his godbrothers to come here. All of them refused. But when the Kauchamana was asked to come here, he came happily. And since that time till now, he's there. And you cannot count. There's no devotee in West Africa that his Holiness Kauchamana has not given the cell phone, or the computer, or the camera, or everything. Buying buses for the whole yatra. He sent 2 buses, and we used the bus for Harinam for years. His contribution to West African preaching is huge. Apart from his fatherly nature of identifying with every devotee, he did so many practical things to help us understand that he is with us fully. What about books? He solicited for books for years. Till now, he's still doing that. And when he comes here, he goes on Sankirtan. He goes on Harinam constantly. Some of us have dropped from book distribution, but he have never dropped from book distribution. He's always doing that. And one day I was in pain. I didn't know I was having hernia that time. I did hernia operation. I didn't know it was hernia operation, but it was suffering like anything. Sometimes when I'm in pain, it's unbearable. So one of those days, I had to go to him. He was in the bathroom, so I just laid down in his ashram until he came out. When he came, I said, Rashid, what's your problem? I said, Maharaj, unbearable pain. He put his tailor after dressing nicely. The first time somebody did Reiki healing for me was his Holiness Kauchan Maharaj. Yes, he's a Reiki expert. That's the first time I know I didn't know about Reiki, but it is from him I got to know about that science. He did. Patiently, like a father taking care of a child. So he has supported particularly my Krishna consciousness, and he supported all the preaching in West Africa, all West African preaching, and everything. The Kauchan Maharaj is instrumental to all the successes we had in West Africa. Apart from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj, who was doing everything, Kauchan Maharaj came and supported him. And he's still doing that till now. I had one experience one day when the GBC meeting. I was feeling, in the morning I entered the GBC hall, a meeting hall, and I was feeling it was a Bhakti Dhira Damodara disappearance. So I was having very unusual feeling that day, the whole that morning. So I was thinking, what is happening? I would like to examine myself. So I was watching and everything. So I went to a GBC meeting hall, and we're waiting for the meeting to start. I went earlier. And after that, we were divided into different committees, and we're about to go to our different centers to begin our meeting. So I was still very moody. I was just trying to understand what was happening. So as soon as I left the hall, it's only a question I came up to me and he called me. Aibo? So I turned back and I looked at him. So I came back to him. And you look at me. Now you have to start initiating. I said, Maharaj, you are there. So we have to follow. He said, no. I said, now you have to start initiating. I said, okay, Maharaj. I didn't argue again. So I just left. So he took the form and filled it and submitted. And submitted it. So he made it. He made it happen. He worked on it and processed everything until the end. The same thing he did one day. He sent me a message. I'm thinking of adding more 2 devotees. I see what the devotees. So he called the name. See was charity. One is Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara. I said, oh, wonderful. So he asked me. I said, yes, I wonderful. So he sent the form to me. We filled. That is actually they all came in. He has been pushing us, supporting us, and always encouraging us in our Christian consciousness in all areas. And we are living today because of his support. So we're eternally indebted to him. And very fortunate that we have a father like this. There are some other esoteric things which I'm not mentioning here, which he did for us. But he is protecting us. And you can see that. So it's only Kapshan Maharaj is a father who cares. So I was not surprised that he was selected among the committee members who are to establish and make it a devotee care committee function, devotee care team, devotee care facilities, devotee care. The spirit of devotee care is established in this one. I was not surprised he was counted among the devotees because he's very, very caring in all areas. He not like to see anyone in difficulty and pain. He can do anything to take care of devotees. It's a great fortune that, for me particularly, and all the devotees in West Africa, to have His Holiness Kapshan Maharaj as our guru. His Holiness Kapshan Swami Maharaja ki jai.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for enlightening us how a guru acts like father and protects us, and how his dealings are just like a father protecting his child, and how he takes us through the Krishna consciousness and helps us advance in the Krishna consciousness. Without your glorification, we could not understand the glories of His Holiness Kavichandra Goswami Maharaj. Please forgive me for my mistake, and I'm very grateful. And I'm sure that everyone is grateful for this great glorification of Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So I would Now we would proceed ahead. So to fill this session with more and more blessings, we are now eagerly waiting to hear from our next speaker. The biggest internet companies may sometimes fail to connect us to him virtually, but his mercy knows no bounds to reach us. Yes, I'm talking about His Holiness Bhakti Charudeshna Swami Maharaj. So I would like to recite few words in his glorification so that we could then we could move forward to hear from him. So His Holiness Bhakti Charudeshna Swami Maharaj Ji is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj Ji. And Maharaj Ji joined ISKCON in 1987 in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. He took his first initiation in 1987 and second initiation in 1995 and served as temple president of ISKCON, Ivory Coast. After many years as temple president and serving in Harinam Sankirtan, book distribution, and DT service, his Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, sent him to India, Mayapur, and Vrindavan in 2002 to take the Bhakti Shastri and many other Vaishnava courses. Upon arrival back to the Ivory Coast, he was ordered by his Gurudev to travel all over Africa and teach what he had learned. His Holiness Bhakti Charudeshna Swami Maharaj took his sannyas initiation from His Holiness Kavi Chandra Swami Maharaj Ji in June 2015. Now, as a coordinator of ISKCON West Africa Francophone zones, he travels regularly to preach and inspire devotees in Togo, Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, and Congo Kinshasa, Mauritius, Reunion, South Africa. So we are very eager to hear from Maharaji. But before, I would like to call His Grace Ramcharan Prabhuji to offer garland to Maharaji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bhakti.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare
Please
Prabhuji.
explain.
Thank you very much. It's a beautiful garland.
Yes,
Wow.
it's Radha Govind, the most
Thank you.
beautiful Radha Govind ISKCON Raved Nagari Temple, Pune.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you very much.
All glories to Sri Prabhupada, all glories to Sri B.T. Swami Maharaj, all glories to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, His all glories to His Holiness Kavi Chandra Swami Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Maharaj,
Thank you very much.
we are meeting together now. When are you planning to come to India?
Next year, Go Punima.
Yes.
I was there. I was there.
My list. When you come,
Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful garland offering. Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, Dandvat Pranam. Now we can't wait anymore to hear from your lotus mouth.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Samate Bhakti Tirtha Swami Namane Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Tasmane Shri Gaura Karuna Sati Bhakti Sunande Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Samate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Sarvasthi Devi Gaura Vani Pracharine Nevesita Sonya Vadi Patita Attahane Om Janam Chimada Jana Jana Salapaya Sakshomtam Tasmash Puravinna Mukam Kalodiva Charam Pangam Lagate Girim Akripat Pande Shri Gurum Dinathanam. All glories to His Holiness Dhira Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. I'm very much honored to be on this platform, on this auspicious Vyasa Puja ceremony. I'm doubly honored by the fact that I'm speaking right after His Holiness Srila Kavachana Maharaj, I was hearing the glorification of both Maharajas, especially when His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj was glorifying, responding to the glorification of His Holiness Kavachana Maharaj. I felt that yes, this is the connection with the parampara, father to son, name like that. So yes, today is very important day because I have to use my my tongue for a good purpose. It is said in the scripture that the tongue has two functions. One is to take prasad, and another one is to chant Hare Krishna or to speak about Krishna Katha. And Krishna Katha also, by discussing about the glories of devotee, is best way of using the tongue also. And in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, because the topic of this Vyasa Puja is I think Guru Kripa, the mercy of the Guru. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, this famous verse is there, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya chapter 19, text 151, said Brahmananda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhaktilata Bija. Yeah, there said that many living entities are moving around this material world. Sometimes they are in the upper planet, sometimes they are in the lower planet, but some of them who are fortunate enough, they can come across, they can meet a pure soul. A pure soul by the grace of Krishna. By the arrangement of Krishna, those living entities wandering in this material world, by chance, by good luck, they will meet a pure devotee. When they meet the pure devotee, then it is a starting point for them to try to go back where they come from. And by meeting such a pure soul and associating with them, then they can, by the mercy of Krishna, they get the pure soul, and when they associate with the pure soul, that the bona fide master, in the guidance, then they can, and also with the mercy of Krishna and the Guru, the chief master, we can awake our Bhakti Lata Bija, that is sleeping in our heart. So, and also we remember the prayer we sing every morning, the Guru's Astakam, that by the mercy of the teacher master, you can get the blessing of Krishna. Without the mercy of the Guru, we cannot make any advancement. Yeah, so this is the system. Our system is like that, paramparam system. One has gone far in the practice of devotional service. He can pull other one to join him also, because it's not easy to be a devotee. And another verse that I like, that is in the song, let's say, Gurudev Kripa Bindu here. That song is very important. That song also mentioned the first line of this verse, this song, mentioned about mercy. It says, Gurudev, give this servant just a drop of mercy. Let me be with you. Means we should always be conscious that without another person's mercy, blessing, we cannot make any progress in this devotion life. And in my personal life, I've seen that. That without the mercy of many devotees, His Holiness Kapshan Maharaj, and also His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, I don't think I can be at the position I am now. When we talk about Sadhu Sangha, sometimes we take it lightly because in the Madhurya Kandimeni, the Yoga ladder is there from Shraddha to Prem. How to get there? It's a long way. The road, the path is very difficult. So many obstacles. But the 7th step, very, 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 very important. Is a Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha means to associate with the Sadhu. Sadhus, they are merciful. Sadhus, they are compassionate. Sadhus, they have love and care to give. Because if you approach someone who does not have, for instance, I need $1,000, for instance, and I approach someone who doesn't have even $10, how can that person give me $1,000? So gurus, pure devotees, sadhus, they have love, they have care, they have compassion. They can give to those who approach them. Yeah. So in my spiritual life, when we joined ISKCON, we're like babies, you know, that His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj were already Brahmanas, were already temple president, regional secretary for West Africa. So we have been giving so much mercy, and we can still continue with that mercy, because without this mercy, I don't think progress can be tangible. And I was saying that Sadhu Sangha is very, very important. These sadhus. I remember when I took, 2 statements with Maharaj, Bhakti Dhira Maharaj. One time I was in India, Mayapur, and in West Africa, we have been taught by our Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Dhira Maharaj, that all temple presidents, all project leaders, they should try to follow all Ekadasi. If possible, Nirjal, dry Ekadasi, no water, no food. And chant at least 55 rounds of japa. That is instruction of at least for those who want to call themselves leaders in ISKCON, in West Africa. So we practically, all leaders, follow that practice. So when I went to India for the first time, that was Mayapur. I was staying in Brahmacharya Ashram, and I was seeing, there, the land of Mahaprabhu is the land of mercy. You cannot be with Mahaprabhu and again try to do tapasya. You already reached Goloka Vrindava, so no need. So the tendency there is that not that devotees are weak, no, because they live based on the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the Ekadashi there is not very strict. They eat the 3 meals in a day: breakfast, 2 p.m., and again in the evening some milk. So I was following them. In that process. So one day, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj looked at me and said, "So, do you think you are like this devotees? They are Dambasi. They are in Mayapur. They are born here. So you are coming from Africa and you are also following that." Wow. And that day, I stopped. Not that eating and the currency is bad, but I say, yes, I know where I'm coming from, and I cannot, disobey the instruction of my Guru Maharaj. Then I start again following Ekadasi in the dam. So when I'm in Vrindavan, when I'm Jagannapuri, or wherever I find myself in Holy Dam, I still try to do the Ekadasi if possible. And also another time I travel with him in France. This is Sadhu Sangha. The benefit of Sadhu Sangha. You observe me. I can see that you always observe people. So he observed me, and because we're traveling in the same same train and same area, so he asked me, so do you think you can rely on this your 16 rounds and survive? Because it's true. The fact that I was chanting only 16 rounds, that's all. So this some years back, long time back. So look at me and said, do you think you can survive by just relying on these 16 rounds? That again, I said, wow, this Maharaj knows my heart, he knows my life. I cannot hide anything from him. So that day, I started increasing my my round of japa. Yeah, so Maharaj, I always say that we are very fortunate in West Africa that we should have been so desperate without having someone like him when our Guru Maharaj left the planet. Actually, none of us were prepared to that sudden disappearance of Srila Bhakti Dhira Maharaj. It was a big shock, Well, even himself said it will be more close to us when he will leave. But it's true that he will be there, but the fact that his physical presence is no more there, it is very painful. Anytime a pure devotee, a guru departs, so many things happen to his disciples. So we think that it is because his Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj has been there, and of course with his Holiness Kavishan Maharaj, both of them have been there. That's why he's called West Africa is still standing strong. Yeah, because when Guru Maharaj was living in 2005, the same year, it was only the Bhakti Dhira Maharaj got his sannyas initiation. Then Father was going and put another Father for us to guide us. Yeah, so he has been a real bona fide representative of our Guru Maharaj. I see many things I was seeing in Gurudev in him. And one thing that really impressed me in his life that is that he does not just preach. He reads a lot, in fact, he preaches a lot. But what's more important is that he applies what he reads and what he preaches. Racha, you know what we say. Yeah? He put in practice whatever he himself says. Forgiveness, charity, compassion, love, care, all these qualities, we preach them every day in Bhagavatam class and any classes, we preach them, how to apply them. Yeah. So Maharaj is a very gentle, very compassionate, and anytime we meet any place, Africa or whatever, in India, he always show his compassion, his caring nature. You can be so comfortable around him. When you are with him, you feel that there is a protection. I always feel the same effect when I'm with my Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Maharaj. I feel exactly the same effect. But yes, actually, our Gurudev left, but we have another person, another Maharaj, who is playing the role of taking care of us. So, we need to sometimes. One time I asked a question to one Maharaj in Mayapur, that why we don't all the sannyasis dress the same way, all the gurus, initiating gurus, they dress the same way. We cannot distinguish. Because we all wear saffron, we all carry dandas, but among us, some are very advanced. Some are far, far, far. They have gone so far that we are all the same, as if you are the same people. No. So I have that in my mind that this, even though today I'm also, by the mercy of Krishna, by His mercy, I'm also in certain group, but I know my position. I know my situation is not the same at all. So I always give that gap to him. As a father, cannot have two fathers. The father cannot have a father today, and tomorrow he becomes the father of the father. It's not possible. Yeah, so I'm very much grateful. I'm trying to be grateful to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. And one important thing also I would like to say is that he has tried to practice before contributing by given by our Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Maharaj. When you meet any of his disciples, you can feel that they have been trained by someone. Yeah. Anytime I meet Maharaj disciple in India or South Africa or in Mauritius, they are very, very loving, very caring, very polite, very respectful, because they say, "Oh, this is our spiritual uncle." So they take very good care of me. You see, this glass I'm wearing, beautiful, was given to me by one of his disciples, Vasudeva Kripa, this year in Mumbai. Yeah, like that. And Maharaj has the one thing that I like, and I wish all devotees can have it. One time, I don't remember exactly, it was my birthday. Maharaj personally called me. He called me to, generally people write WhatsApp message, but he personally called me to wish me, happy birthday, like that. Sometimes also any situation, instead of writing, he will personally call many times like that. This is respect. You don't say, "Oh, I'm a senior to him, let me just write send him a message." No, he will personally call. Because sending a message and calling are different. Calling means there is more respect. Yeah. So Maharaj and also we can see that Maharaj is very strict, very, very strict in his practice. He does not joke. Many, many years we know him. His tapasya in food, in tapasya in waking up early, chanting around. It's from him we learn that 16 round is for lazy people. Chant only 16 round means you are lazy devotee. You're not serious. Yeah. So Guru Kripa, the mercy of the Guru, is very, very important. And we can never stop begging for mercy. So I feel that I still need the mercy of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. And today is Vyasa Puja. I think whenever there is a Vyasa Puja or happy birthday anniversary, people are very, 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 very happy. So they can easily, give some mercy. So I think my total announcement is just moving smoothly, but I think there are some small obstacles. So today being the Vyasa Puja of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj is very happy, is very blissful. So whatever mercy that is keeping, please, it should release so that I can really, progress in my spiritual life the way he wanted, the way our Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Maharaj wanted, the way the Kamisha Maharaj wanted, the way all the devotees wanted. So again, I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj ki
Jai. Thank you so much.
Hare
Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. My
Hare
Holiness
Krishna Maharaj.
Maharaj, thank you. Thank you very much for being what you got a good God brother who care for us. Is always attached to Gurudev's service. When Gurudev asked Maharaj to share the knowledge he has gone to learn in Mayapur, he did. Since then, he has been visiting all the French-speaking countries in West Africa. Like he had visiting Congo, Kinshasa, is in Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, that is where he appeared, and Togo, Lomé, and Burkina Faso. He had been preaching in these places and expanding the Christian consciousness in this area. So we are very, very happy to have a brother who is dedicated to the order of the spiritual master. This afternoon, I was talking to a devotees in Mauritius and India, because they wanted me to say something about Vyasa Puja. So we're reading what Prabhupada said about yesterday, where we are honoring a spiritual master. A spiritual master is teaching us how to go back to Godhead. Therefore, he is respected as good as God, Krishna. So the spiritual master is bona fide, is representing Krishna. Then the disciple also has to be bona fide. So one word he used in the Bhagavatam Canto 11, chapter 3, text 22. Atma Daivata. Atma Daivataha. The translation is he for whom the spiritual master is his life and worshipable deity. This is the quality we have seen in Bhakti Dhira Damodara. The spiritual master is his life and soul and the worshipable deity. He is very, very dedicated to his own Bhakti Dhira Maharaj, carrying out his order. And one day, two of us were in Vrindavan. He was doing Bhakti Bible, and I was doing Bhakti Sastri. So we visited one place, and I was thinking, I should better just stay here and just forget about West Africa. I was just thinking about that. I'll just stay here. I wanted to meet the Dindabandhu Prabhu and tell him, Prabhu, they need a pujari here. Can you give me the service to me? I want to do it. I want to stay there. So, but Chandra Maharaj got to know my mind. And he looked at me and he said, the Guru said like that? And the Guru said, I should do like that. The Guru be happy you did like that. So immediately I came back to myself. So thank you. Thank you for that. So immediately I checked myself. It's very, very important for us to have someone who cares, who can guide us properly. He will have told me, yeah, that's very good. Yeah, that place is very, we are tired of it. Let us just stay here. But he didn't see our situation. He always saw Guru's situation. So he reminded me about that. I cannot forget. So immediately, I was thinking of just take my passport, just throw it away. Nobody who will come and search me for me there. Yes, just merge there. That was my plan. But he's only back to Chandra. He said to me, don't do what you not please you Guru. Yeah, it may be pleasing to you, it's okay. But what about the Guru? So immediately I checked myself. I kept my passport back. I didn't see it again. And I didn't go for that. That's how we came back to separate. We lived together for months in Vrindavan, doing things together, going on the Parikama together. And since then, we have been preaching together here in South Africa. We invite us to come to Cote d'Ivoire. And I was going there regularly. And he's holding the yatra very, very strongly. And we are very happy to have a brother like you. Thank you very much, Holiness Bhakti Dhira Maharaj. Pray Krishna continue to bless you and keep you strong and always ready to serve Gurudev so that we can continue to represent him nicely. Thank you for your support. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for explaining us the importance of Guru Kripa. And I would like to highlight few points which you mentioned, which were very striking. So it is Guru Kripa which gets us the blessings of Krishna. Without Guru's Kripa, we can't, we are not eligible for the blessings of Krishna. Only a bona fide Guru can connect us to Krishna, and there is no other way. Guru gives us the instruction which contains the empowerment in itself, and which transforms our life in the best way. And Guru gives us the necessary guidance for keeping a self-check. So thank you so much for enlightening us with these really great words. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So we are moving ahead. So everything in this mortal world comes to an end, except Krishna Katha, which is Ananta, has no boundaries. So let's fill our ears with more and more nectar from our next speaker, His Grace Vrindavan Vinod Prabhuji. So His Grace Vrindavan Vinod Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaji. He has a degree in computer engineering. Prabhuji joined ISKCON in year 2004 at ISKCON Delhi, where he served there as general manager for 10 years. He is currently serving at Govardhan Retreat Center, Govardhan, as its director. So before we begin, I would like to call on His Grace Paramgati Prabhuji to offer a garland to Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is a garland from Nitai Gauranga. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Is it audible to you?
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
thank you for this virtual garland. That was nice. And first, I would like to pay my humble obeisances to Maharaj and give him my best wishes on this very special day, on this Vyasa Puja. And then secondly, I would like to congratulate all of his disciples and all of those who are gathered here to discuss about and listen Maharaj glories. You know, this is a very special day, I feel, for the disciples, because this is the day when we gather and we glorify the Guru. And we all know this thing, that how Guru's role in our spiritual life is the most important, because, you know, it's him only who just bring us out from the darkness of this nescience and all these things. Despite we know one more thing, that he's a person, you know, Guru, he's a person, but at the same time, he's a personality. And he represents something. And it is what that he represents that is more important than physical. This is the reason that we say that the Vani is more important than the Vapu, because Vapu will come and go, but Vani will stay. That's what called Shabda Brahman. So we take all the things from him and we just gather within ourselves. That's what disciples do. They just keep themselves, and that's what lead them towards the higher in their spiritual life. Being a disciple, I would say that, disciples, or we even, we are also followers. And being a disciple, we should always try to know that what principles a guru is representing or he is giving us. In Shastra, a guru is described as a, how you say that, ashray vigraha. Vigraha means the form, and the ashray means shelter. And it is also said that guru is equal to God, he's God, but in a form of devotee. We say this thing, the same thing for Srila Prabhupada. So he's ashray vigraha, guru is ashray vigraha, and Sri Krishna, the Lord himself, is the Vishaya vigraha, which means God as the object of our devotion. So now only, this is the important thing is here, which I always learned from our acharyas, that only by taking shelter of ashray vigraha can we attain the service of Vishaya vigraha. So this is all what we can learn from them. Because Guru is the, he's the avatar, he's a merciful avatar. The way, if we want to see sun, we need sunlight. Without sunlight, we cannot see sun. Even the night, we switch on our torches and we try to see sun. It's impossible that we can see sun. So same way that the service of God can come by his mercy, and that mercy is the form of Guru. So Guru is in that way, that he's so merciful that he specially comes and he gives us his association, he guides us, and he gives us an opportunity to serve Shri Radha Krishna. So I was just thinking all the time this thing, that how I met Maharaj, that I don't know, is Maharaj also there? Right, yes, he was there. My obeisance to you, Maharaj. And I still remember that in 2005, I don't know if you remember it or not, but in 2005, I was there in Mayapur, and I went to one of my friend's room. It was Pad Sevnam. I don't know if you remember him, from Mauritius. So I went to see him because the next day I was leaving. So I just went to give him my goodbye. And there you were there in that room. You were, I think it was a sharing room. So you were sharing a room because Pad Sevnam was Gopal Krishna Maharaj's secretary. So he was there also, and you were there also. And then I just, said him goodbye and I left. And I came to Delhi, and I was not aware of, I just met you, just maybe hardly 30 seconds we talked, but not more than 30 seconds. I said, Hare Krishna, and you just greet me, and we just said like this, and we left. And so I went to Delhi, and I celebrated Gaur Purnima and all these things. And after Gaur Purnima, one day, because I was the temple, I was at that time as serving as a temple secretary and general manager I was. So I got it know that a new sannyasi has come in the guest house, and they asked me to just go and greet him and ask him that how we can organize his programs, giving classes, etc. So, and I still remember, I went in the guest house and I knocked the room number 20. I still have that memory, Maharaj, and you opened the door and it was you. And I was saying, I saw him there as a non-sannyasi. And then after I left on Gaur Purnima, I think after 2 or 3 days, you got sannyas, and you came as a Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. So that was our meeting, and that's what we started. And from that 2005, I remember, until 2011 or 12, I was very much fortunate that I got a lot of your association. I would like to tell all of you that this, how it happened, because in the beginning, when Maharaj was coming, I think only after Safari. So he was coming for 1 month, something like this, in the month of March, something. And in 2005, 2006, slowly it started. And then he was going all the daily programs, in Delhi, many temples were there. So he was going from one temple to another temple. And I was sometime with him, I was there. And then he used to go to Vrindavan, and there also, not in the beginning, but in the 2008, 2009, then I started going with him I was there in Vrindavan also with him. And I still remember those park meetings in the Mayapur in front of Gada building, when you were there with us, and it was me, Madhyanti, Ishtadev, Champaka, and all, like there was a group of devotees, like very small group, but that was really golden period because we used to listen from Maharaj Kathas continually, sometime from 3 to 4 hours. And sometime we were seated in parks, sometime in the lobbies, like in the Gada building, not in Gada, but I think you were staying in the Conch building somewhere. And in that building, so different occasions we were associating with you, and we learned. And especially I would say that I learned so much from you. You become my like inspiration for so many things that even I could adopt in myself. And so many incidents happen, and I think we traveled to Shukratal with you also. First time you went to Shukratal, so we went Shukratal, and we were having very nice Bhagavatam Katha there also. So, and to this, I remember one incident, which I don't know if you will excuse me to share, but maybe disciples will love to hear this thing. One time it happened in Delhi guest house temple. I was very like with Maharaj, it was a good relation. Like, Maharaj was always treating me like a very close, like a friend to me. And so once I was going to meet him, and I took a packet of juice, that packet of that apple juice. And it was a Tetra pack, or how you call that. And I took it to him, and I just went inside and I offered it. And I asked Maharaj, I have some juice, would you like to take? And there was some devotee was there. I won't take the name or the personality, like who it was, but there was a devotee. And that devotee said, no, how Maharaj can take this? It's not offered to the Lord. And it's not like that. That devotee said something wrong. It was right thing, because it was packed and it was sealed. It was unoffered. But I was little bit like, because I bought it, and I thought, how somebody can stop me? I was thinking, I have a direct relation with Maharaj, and I offered it to Maharaj. Why you are coming in between? Like, it's me and Maharaj. So I was just thinking like that, but at the same time, I thought it's a right point. And I was just I hesitated a little bit. And I guess Maharaj noticed that I was hesitating. And Maharaj said, it was Maharaj, you said it to open it. And you said, put in the glass and to give it to you. And so I just opened the cap, I put in the glass. And you didn't took it from my hand, but you said to give it to that devotee, and then you take it. And that devotee noticed there was something on the glass was floating. I don't know, Maharaj, it was packed, sealed, everything, and it was floating something. And that devotee saw something, and he said, Maharaj, there's something. And Maharaj said, okay, what it is? So that devotee left that, and he said, it's some kind of leaf. And Maharaj said, yeah, it's Tulsi. And but I think still there was some doubt in that. And that person took that leaf in his mouth, and he accepted it was Tulsi. Now I leave it on the, I will not say anything further on this topic, because that gives me, I was seeing something mystic there. And so I leave all how you take these things, all these devotees, all of your disciples, how they take it. I'm not saying Maharaj has done some miracle over there, but definitely I see Maharaj offered that juice to the Lordship, and something happened there. So it was amazing there that Maharaj, I still remember small, some incidents, but I don't know if I have allowed to speak so much on that or not, but definitely I was very blessed that I got so much of your association during that time. And believe it, I'm still hankering for that. Whenever you come, I know you're very busy. After 2012 or 13, it was definitely things changed. You got busy in your preaching, and your circle of preaching got very bigger. And you were very traveling so much, like all the time around the globe and everywhere. And I got also some services. So it was difficult, like because and moreover, I shifted to Govardhan then, and it was difficult that we could meet. But believe it, I'm still, and recently when you come to Govardhan Retreat Center, it was so blessed. And I feel that again, we will meet here because I heard that you have a plan to come, but definitely we will see. Thank you, Maharaj. And I wish all the best and all the best wishes. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vrindavan Vinod Prabhu. Thank you. Very, very happy to see you here.
Thank you, Maharaj. I'm more happy than you even. It's my first time in this many. I associated with you, but it's my first
Thank
time
you
that
for the
attended your Vyasa Puja.
remembrance of our meeting. Yes, he will see you again and again for this lifetime. Thank you very much. We met in the Maipu, and also, we met in Maipu. Not only that once, we also met with Madayanti on the field. Brahmachari, senior Brahmachari.
Yes. Those Bosnian devotees still remember you.
We made all our stays. It's very wonderful. And we're going for house programs. Yes. And you are the first person after seeing me using a camera with hand, and Vrindavan Vinod Prabhu was in charge of also video and recording. So he was the first thing who gave me the tripod for my camera at that time. He was using it for me for the time I was there for the preaching, and when I was leaving, he said, Maharaj, I think you should take this one or two so you can continue to use that. So that's how our relationship continued to build. And then we are arranging to go to every year. You should tell them I want to go to Samisha, and he say yes, let's go. Nice. And we tried for many years.
Yes.
But each time we postponed it. And then your services is shifted to Govardhan. So I would like to inform you that eventually we did, and I was going to Namisha. In the scripture. We really love the place. It's one of my favorite places in India.
I think there is an internet network problem.
And we became attracted.
Prabhu, I think.
Yes, Rosie, there seems to be some network issue at the end. I would like to thank you so much for
sharing. Sorry for that. My network.
Yes, Maharaj. Now we can see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. No problem. My network is bad, so
yes.
I want to keep you for too long.
Thank you.
We'll see you. We are coming to be with you in Golden Repeat.
I'm waiting, Maharaj, desperately.
Yes, we're coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your for sharing the divine knowledge on how Guru is a person, but he is also a personality. So we also need to focus on what he represents, and how by taking the shelter of Guru Ashraya Vigraha, we can get this mercy of Vishaya Vigraha. And thank you so much for sharing such wonderful pastimes with Maharaj. So thank you so much, Prabhuji. We are very grateful to you, eternally grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
So let's move ahead with the session, and we have more to hear from wonderful devotees. So next up, we have another opportunity to hear from another wonderful and inspirational devotee, Her Grace Kalta Misha Mataji, who always inspires us with her sweet and empowering words. Her Grace Kalta Misha Mataji is a disciple. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam.
Her Grace Kalta Misha Mataji. Mataji, please allow me to say some words of glorification so that I can purify myself. Mataji is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj Ji. She met her Guru Maharaj around 1991 and was initiated in 1993 in the USA. She served at Gita Nagari from 1995 until 2010 as a pujari, treasurer, part of the management team, and many other services necessary. She served 8 years at the new Goloka temple in North Carolina and then relocated to Sri Vrindavan Dham, India, where she is currently based. Her services there include giving Bhagavad Gita classes, making sweets for temple deities, assisting elder devotees in deity worship and devotee care. She has also been trained in deity worship and Bhakti Shastri. Previous to serving at IFAST, she was involved in social and political activities group, working on human rights worldwide, civil rights of African Americans, etc. Thank you so much, Mataji, for coming, taking out your personal time and coming between us, amongst us, and giving us words of wisdom. So, Mataji, please, you may continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be able to share with you and offer my obeisances to my Guru Maharaj. Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna today. Shrimati Bhakti Tirtha Swami Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Ashitami Shri Gurukuna Shakti Bhakti Tirtha Swami. And I'd like to give my dandavats also to Maharaj and wish him a very happy Vyasa Puja. So I've been thinking about this. I'm a little under the weather, but I want to share something, for this Vyasa Puja because it's really important, especially since he's my god brother. And I think I said before that when he was a brahmachari, of course, I didn't know him very well at all. In fact, the first trip to India, it was in 1997. I think that was the first trip for some of us from Gita Nagari, and he was there as well. But I couldn't really speak to him because he was a brahmachari, but I could see he was very sober. And I wanted to read, because his name is Bhakti Dhira Damodara. I hope everybody knows what Dhira means. All his disciples should know what Dhira means. Dhira means one who's not disturbed, even when there is sufficient provocation. He's not disturbed by being away from family association. And any man who has perfect knowledge of the constitution of the individual soul, the super soul, and nature, both material and spiritual, is called Dhira, or a most sober man. And so that's what I could see, that he was very sober and very grave. And also I want to talk about how important it is to have a spiritual master, especially in this day and age. Everything is becoming so fallen that we have to see the need to have a spiritual master and follow his instructions. And having a spiritual master is not a fad, or you shouldn't be attracted to him because he's popular, or you like form some type of groupie because he's a famous guru. No, we want a guru who is like Bhakti Dhira Damodara. He's Dhira, he's steady. And also, I was thinking about how even Krishna, he took a spiritual master. You know, Krishna is God. Why does he need a spiritual master? He was just trying to tell us this is really important for our life. Our whole life changes, you know, when we have a spiritual master. We go from being frivolous to the sublime. The spiritual master can take us to the sublime. And that's what we want. We want to get back our divine qualities. And he can help us do it, but we have to be serious. And when I think about my spiritual master, I think about him all the time. And I think about how wherever I go, I'm representing him. I'm the representative of him, and I have to be aware of my behavior, and I have to be strictly following all the principles, because he has a reputation. And he was also a visionary and a revolutionary. So I want to represent him properly. I want to have the proper behavior. I want, you know, when they see me, they understand that I've been trained by him. And this is what we all want. We want to represent our spiritual master properly. And also, we should make sure we're strictly following all the vows that we took. We repeated them to the spiritual master. We said it in front of the fire. We said it in front of the deities. We said it in front of the devotees. We said it in front of the spiritual master. So it's not a cheap thing. So we should be aware, whether you're there 1 year, 2 years, 30 years from now, you should still be following strictly in order to honor your spiritual master. You have to honor him by doing everything you said you were going to do in terms of your behavior. So it's not something that's mundane or superficial. We're attracted to him because of his consciousness. And if you see Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, he's always talking Krishna Katha. There's nothing else going on. I just see he does class after class after class after class, and I'm wondering, how is he doing this? Just speaks Krishna Katha. That's it. There's nothing else going on. And I remember when I was in Nairobi, or wherever he was, and I was there, I remember that I would see that his bed always had things on it. And I was always thinking to myself, where does he sleep? I know they don't remove all that stuff from his bed for him to sleep. And then I finally asked one of the disciples, and they said he sleeps on the floor. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, really? Because for me, that's like, okay, no, I'm not that austere. At least I have to have a bed. But he takes after my Guru Maharaj. My Guru Maharaj was so strict. In fact, he was so strict that sometimes his godbrothers became uncomfortable with it. You know, they would complain to Srila Prabhupada. But he's following the instructions of his spiritual master. And so we should follow the instructions. And what's also really important is that when the Guru Maharaj, when your guru, because everyone's leaving, everybody's going to leave this material at some point, but we have to hold tight to his instructions. and follow them, because he may not be there in his vapu, but he's there in his vani, and he's always caring about his disciples. That's his service, and that'll be his service until we get back home. That's his service, to bring us all back home. So I just want to say that I really admire Maharaj. I've seen his patience. I've seen his kindness. I've seen his willingness to go to all lengths to help his disciples. So we should appreciate that, and we should, like I said, be strict with ourselves in terms of honoring what he's given you. We want to honor what he's given us. Oh. He's shedding gallons of blood just to bring us to Krishna. He's trying to bring us, that's his service, to bring us to Krishna. So we should all be happy that you have a spiritual master. It's like, we're not a street dog. We have a master. We have a master who can tell us what to do and what not to do, and to guide us, and to know that he is only our well-wisher. Everything he tells us, he's our well-wisher. He wants to see us succeed. He wants to see us go back home. So I'm myself trying to follow in his footsteps, to read and to preach, and to serve Bhakti Dhira Damodara nicely as well, until someday I get back home. My Guru Maharaj comes for me. So I just want to offer my Dandava to Maharaj, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. Whenever he comes, I just think, oh, here comes Gurudev, a representative of my Gurudev. Perfect representative. So we all should be a perfect representative of our Guru Maharaj. And not in a sentimental way, but actually do the work that it's going to take, and take his instructions to heart and try to do it. So I just want to offer my obeisances to Maharaj, and I said before, I'm looking forward to seeing him on June 28th. I think he's coming, isn't it? I think he's coming on June 28th to Vrindavan. So I'm looking forward to seeing him here and having his association. Oh, one more thing. The one thing I remember is during the COVID time, when Maharaj was here, we had no shelter, we had nowhere to go because everything was shut down and everything was crazy. But he created such a community circle. Even though the temple was closed, we could go there and feel we're in the temple now. We're in the temple. We're under somebody's shelter. We can feel okay. We can feel balanced because we're hearing from him. And he was here for a long time. I think it was about 9 months. It was the best 9 months here in Vrindavan during that time, the best.
And he was for us.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Grace Katamisha Devi. Thank you very much for this beautiful, encouraging words. This is very, very satisfying. And I'm happy to have a dedicated, Guru conscious God sister like you. We feel very happy to see you always because of your contribution to our Krishna consciousness in general, and particularly to my personality being a God brother. I'm indebted to you, and yes, I cannot wait to come and have your association. We're coming to see you very soon. And Yeah, presentation is very, very deep. We deeply appreciate it, and we pray it will work on us, and always keep us on tour, so we can always be conscious that we are representing our spiritual masters, and we have to represent them perfectly, because whatever we do as disciples, we go to the spiritual master, and people will look at the spiritual master through us. They say, when they will see the way, who is your good? That's the question we ask. Do you want to know your behavior is coming from where? It's coming from a spiritual master, or you're misrepresenting people, spiritual master? It is very, very important topic, a point in first place, and we cannot forget it. The mirror, as Titan Chapter said, we should tie it on our neck. Constantly remember that we are representing the spiritual master. And how are we representing the spiritual master? Will be a yardstick to measure how we are going to make advancement in our Krishna consciousness. We thank you very much for this wonderful reminder, and we are eternally grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I would like to invite Her Grace Anjali Mataji to offer garland to Kartamisha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Please accept my garland. This garland offered Sri Radha Madhav is gone conquered. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for the wonderful offering. Thank you so much, Mataji, for sharing about the responsibility of a disciple, how we should be very responsible in representing our Guru Maharaj, and how we should always follow our vows strictly that we took in front of our Guru Maharaj, in front of Krishna and all the other Sakshis, and how we should be very happy that we should feel we should be grateful for the fortune that we got, that we have a well-wisher like our Guru, who is bringing us close to Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. These were very, very empowering words. Thank you so much. So let's move ahead with this session, and let's bring more nectar to here to celebrate this Vyasa Puja festival. So coming up next, we have a loving offering in the form of another video from devotees of Yatra all around the world. So let's see the video about loving offerings. There is some issue from the sound. Tech team.
Happy Vyasa Puja to you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja to you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. Please accept our Dandavat obeisances at your lotus feet on this day of Vyasa Puja. Happy birthday, Guru Maharaj. 4.
Happy Vyasa Puja,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Happy birthday, Guru Deva.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Go.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna Shila Gurudev, Happy Vyasa Puja to you. Hare Krishna.
Dhira Damodara Swami.
Hope you have a painting. Hi, Ananda Majay is wishing you a happy Vyasa Puja, our dear Maharaja.
I wish you a happy Vyasa Puja.
Happy Vyasa Puja from Bhakti Academy. Thank you for your mercy. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Happy Vyasa Puja, Dhira Damodara. Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Happy Vyasa Puja, Shila Gurudev.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जन्मदिन की बधाई हो महाराज. जय श्री कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Happy Vyasa Puja.
This is the gallant prashad from Shushrada Shamashundra. I'm offering it to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami.
Hare Krishna, dear beloved Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances. I'm offering you this gallant from Sri Gaurita.
Bhagavad Gita Shlok number 4.34. Tavati Pranipadena Praniprashna Sevaya Uptikshanti Te Jnanam Jnanam Tattvadarshanaha. Hare Krishna Gurudev, wish you a very very happy birthday.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept our humble gallant offering on your Vyasa Puja. Jai Gurudev!
His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki. His Holiness Bhakti Tita Swami Maharaj ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. Haribo. Haribo! Haribo! Haribo!
Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. One who cannot deliver his dependent from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or a worshipable demigod. Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.18. So dear Gurudev, you are our deliverer. Hare Krishna.
Samodamastapa saucham Shantir Ajavam Evacha Jnana Vijnanam Astikyam Brahma Karma Svabhavajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. As mentioned in the text I took from the Bhagavad Gita 1842. I can see all these qualities in you, which makes you more blissful. Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my obeisances. Happy Vyasa Puja. Please accept this card. Thank you for being so loving and sweet. We wish you happy birthday, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances. Happy Vyasa Puja Gurudev. Thank you for giving the opportunity to make this card for you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Krishna Shri Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam. I love you, Shri Gurudev. Happy Vyasa Puja. Come to Gorakhpur very soon.
Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances. Happy Vyasa Puja Srila Gurudev. Thank you for being my best spiritual father. Please bestow your mercies upon me so that I can chant properly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Wish you happy Vyasa Puja. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to divine grace, to your divine grace, to all to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for giving us a Radha Raj Bihari Ji. I am chanting 4 rounds daily. I like to do Kartal play and chanting for Lord Krishna. I worship my deities. Thank you. Come soon to Gorakhpur, Srila Gurudev. Love you, Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Wish you a very happy Vyasa Puja. Please accept my humble absence. All glories to your divine grace, to all to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for giving us Radha Raj Bihari Ji, and I am chanting 2 rounds every day and worship my deities. I love to offer flowers and dancing and chanting for Lord Krishna. Please come soon to Gorakhpur, Srila Gurudev. We wish you Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. When I see you, Gurudev, in Gorakhpur, that time I was very happy to see you. That time my present life is changed. I am very thankfully for blessing us, Srila Gurudev. Love you, Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Thank you to all the devotees for such a wonderful, such a loving offering from all around the places. Thank you so much.
And that was beautiful from all the children. That was nice. But why you ended it so abruptly like that? I mean, you just cut like that. She's finished speaking, you just cut her off. Cut her off like that. Or some technical issues.
Yeah, it was completed, Maharaj. So now we have some offerings from Maharaj's loving disciple. So I would like to call upon all the devotees one by one so that they can present their offerings. First, I would like to call Her Grace Sati Mataji from Brazil.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. I just want to do a small offering. It says, I remember in Ghana, in your ashram, and I got to watch your feet dance. And you were talking to so many different disciples, and your feet were dancing, and it made me happy. And I remember one time in Nigeria when you invited me to come with you to an office in a high-rise building in Nigeria. And I looked underneath the desk and your feet were dancing. And so I like watching your feet, and I like watching your hands, and I like watching everything you do. And then I want to say you gave me a new life, and it's only by your mercy that I continue on this path, and that I am still very much in the material world, but all I want to do is make you happy. And then please kindly rid me of all necessary qualities, and please bless me to hear and listen to others. This is my biggest obstacle. And thank you for knowing me as you do, and please bless me to serve. Hare Krishna. All glories to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami. All glories to His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj. All glories to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. All glories to all the Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Sati Devi. Thank you. Yes, we can't forget your wonderful services, going out to pick flowers, climbing trees, like and making beautiful gardens for the deity tirelessly and cooking, and we cannot forget that, and we're missing seriously. I'm sure you're feeling it that we're missing. I'm sure there's some will be talking to you. Why are you not making a gallant for me in Nigeria? You have such dreams? Yeah.
I miss it. I do.
Yes, we are also missing that. And we hope one day you'll come again, at least for a visit, not to stay long like you did. We thank you very much for everything, and we wish you success in your Christian consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for the wonderful offering. Next, I would like to invite His Grace Ananteshwar Prabhuji from USA to share his offering.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Namate. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Dhira Swami Namine.
If you don't call close, you don't know you're not a disciple.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak. For me, it looks like after hearing all the elevated devotees talking, it's like someone is serving you a 56 course, very good meal, very tasty meal, and at the end, someone is giving you a bitter juice of Karela, bitter gourd. So I'll try to do the best of my ability. It's very difficult to glorify a spiritual master because you're not qualified in any sense. But hearing from our acharyas, hearing from our senior devotees, whatever we can do, I'll try to do that. So as Kavichandra Maharaj started when he was talking, he spoke about the farm project in Nigeria. So I would like to bring this as an offering to Srila Gurudev, and I would also request all the devotees to join me in giving this offering to Srila Gurudev. I would like to just inform all the devotees that last year we got a chance to be with Srila Gurudev in Brazil. And I clearly remember that it was in Sao Paulo temple. Srila Gurudev was enthusiastically, ecstatically, he was showing the videos to the small group of devotees over there. And the way he was describing the project, as if the project, like he's present over there. He said, we have a temple, we have a hospital, we have this. And I was standing there, I was thinking that the vision of what Srila Gurudev has and what we have, like we are still trying to see how it's going to come up, how it's going to manifest. And for Srila Gurudev, it's already there. So at the same time, I thought it would be so good if as disciples and all well-wishers, if we can contribute to Srila Gurudev's effort, whatever way it might be possible. When Bhagavad Gita it is said, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, like whatever, if someone can offer leaf, water, flower, fruit, or just whatever you can do, Lord accepts if it's offered with love. So I would request all the devotees that please come ahead and contribute to the best of the abilities to this project. If you can't contribute monetarily, try to connect with people who can do that. We might not know how important this project is, not for Srila Gurudev, but it is for the world. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's for the world. Because having a project like this in Nigeria, where people don't know what is a sustainable living in God consciousness. And Srila Gurudev is trying to present that to the world. So I would appeal all of us to try to come forward and contribute to the best of their ability. Recently, we were in America, we had, which Indradumna Maharaj has every year, where thousands of devotees come together, chant, dance, and feast. And it happened to be one day, it was Maharaja's Vyasa Puja, Indradumna Maharaj's Vyasa Puja. And in that Vyasa Puja, Indradumna Maharaj said that he narrated a story of Ramanujacharya. One time, Ramanujacharya was given poison by someone. And because of that, he stopped eating. And then he wanted to go to meet one of his senior god uncle. And that road was very hot. It was a desert. So one of his disciples decided to go with Ramanujacharya. And as he was walking, when he came to that point where the road was very hot, Ramanujacharya was very weak to walk on that hot road. So the disciple said, Srila Gurudev, I'll lay down and you can walk over me. So at every step, the disciple is to lay down and Ramanujacharya is to walk, and again he is to lay down and he is to walk over him. And after some time, Ramanujacharya saw that he had all the blisters on his body. And Ramanujacharya told him that, I trust you. And now you can cook for me. So when Indradumna Swami Maharaj told this pastime, I just, it just struck me. I said, we are so fortunate that our Guru Maharaj doesn't ask so much from us. But whatever we can do as a humble offering, I would request all of us to come forward and please help. Thank you, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna and Nantishwara Prabhu. Thank you for always doing your business. Yeah, we just mentioned how the disciples who be conscious. Being conscious of a guru does not just mean that form. It means everything about him. His project, everything. His preaching, everything, all included. And Antishwara Prabhu is that kind of a devotee. He's not physically in Nigeria, but you can imagine the kind of services I've been doing, coordinating with different people around the world. In India, in USA, in Nigeria here, even right in Nigeria here. He has to direct me to go and see some people in Nigeria, where I live, I don't know. Not even in Nigeria, in Lagos where I live. He is the one who will send me, to tell me such and such people are here to go and meet them. And to go and meet them, he will prepare what we're going to say, how we're going to present everything. Such a dedicated, wonderful, sweet devotee who will not be happy to have such a disciple. I knew him many years ago. We started when I knew him when I met him in Pune. He was the let's say electrical or computer or whatever what you want to call him for the whole community. They call him 24 hours. And they still call him. In sleep, they will call him. In the dead night, they call him. Oh, Prabhu, this computer, he will leave the house to go, to go to the temple. And that's how he will continue. But, Krishna devotee had transcendental Vihara. Nobody asks whether he's sleeping, he's eating, not even here. What of his wife? What of the children in the house? Nobody cares. What we can use him for is what we know. So he went through that, but you never see him say anything. All he knows is his service. At any time, he's there doing his service. And after some years, he told me, I want to go to US. I can raise more money to support your project. So he traveled to US and have been coordinating everything, the meetings and who to meet, where to meet, how to, everything. Yes, he's doing this. So dedicated. Then I was surprised to hear his doctor. I said, doctor? I was thinking, anyway, that is a name. If you have a PhD, you be called a doctor. And I went to his house. It's a full company, Ayurvedic company. He's Prabhu. You learned this in US for these few days we are here? No, that's what I was doing before. That computer was just a hobby. What? This is my birthright profession. I was born with this. So computer is a hobby, and you are so deep into it like this. So it's amazing. And he's doing everything. It's an all-purpose devotee. You can call him for anything. He's there with his wife and his 2 daughters, 1 boy. So we are happy to have you in our life, and we know that we are successful because Gurudev has sent all of you to come and support us. So you will live forever to do your service, and the success is yours. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful offering. Thank you so much, Maharaji, for sharing how Prabhuji's qualities are really inspiring to us, and we should also imbibe those qualities so that we can also become ideal disciples. So next, I would like to invite Her Grace Sakhi Jeevani Mataji for presenting her offering.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Wish you a very happy Vyasa Puja celebration, Maharaj. I would just like to read my offering. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude for the numerous contributions you have made, Maharaj. Your efforts have a profound impact, not only in ours, but everyone's life. It is truly astonishing how we have been fortunate enough to receive your personal association. It remains incredible and hard to believe. We all are praying to Lord Narasimhadev for your long and healthy life. Your benevolence has been a constant source of inspiration for us, Maharaj. Despite our limitations and shortcomings, you continually engage us in service, for which we are profoundly grateful. And as it is stated that the worship of a devotee is greater than the direct worship of Krishna. So you have been always exemplified this through your actions, never missing an opportunity to serve. Just last month, when my Guru Maharaj entered the eternal pastime of Shri Radha Krishna, I vividly recall how not even half an hour after his departure, Maharaj called us, and as we were leaving for Delhi from Dehradun, it was a profoundly heavy and intense moment of grief, leaving me feeling utterly numb. Yet, Maharaj, you reassured me with your comforting words, saying, "Don't worry, we are here and we are coming soon." And that really comforted me very much at that time of grief. And you continue to check on us repeatedly, ensuring we were doing fine, despite having numerous people to attend to, meetings to answer, and programs to address. This is one instant, and sharing each and every one of them would not be possible on this platform, Maharaj. From my children to my husband, you have effortlessly and lovingly kept all of us engaged, particularly my children, Maharaj. They seem to belong more to you than me. With the constraint of time in mind, I would like to conclude by expressing my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much for being our father figure, granting both my family and me the opportunity to serve you and the Lord, and for your unwavering care and protection over all of us. On this auspicious day, I offer my praise for your blessings so that we may remain steadfast in your teachings and those of my Guru Maharaj, and continue to serve this mission with dedication. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for being there always for us. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Saki Jivani. Thank you very much for your wonderful services. We can't forget all your numerous services, and yourself, the husband, the children. So we are eternally connected by Krishna's mercy, and we remain like that. And we wish you the success in your Krishna consciousness.
Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful offerings. So now we would like to move ahead to our next section. We have more offerings from more disciples. And before that, we have a wonderful drama video on the topic of first class disciple from the Gana Yatra. So the video shall be playing on your screens now.
Once upon a time, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami visited His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami, and they had a nice interaction.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. How are you?
I'm doing well by your mercy.
You came yesterday?
Yes, Maharaj.
We are happy to see you in your wonderful activities. Keep it up. How is the preaching in West Africa?
Oh, it's okay. You are doing quite well by your mercy.
Need anything?
Actually, concerning service, one of your disciples is in Nigeria.
Is he supporting?
Yes, Maharaj. He's supporting.
When you go to Nigeria, tell him his service is to give donations to the temple. That he should support the temple.
Okay, Maharaj.
That is his service.
Okay, Maharaj.
We'll be going for party ground.
His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami returned to Nigeria and informed the disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami the instructions.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. How are you doing?
Maharaj, by your mercy, I'm fine. You?
Oh, I'm also fine.
You are welcome back to Lagos.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Enjoy. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu, You know, I met Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj in India.
Oh, wow.
He gave me an instruction to be given to you concerning your service. Maharaj told me to tell you that from now onwards, you have to do regular service to the temple to keep on supporting the temple. Okay?
Okay, Maharaj.
So you have to put that at the back of your mind. Maharaj instructed that you should be supporting the temple regularly from now, okay?
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you. I will do what to do my service regularly. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
The disciple took his service seriously upon hearing the instructions. Years later, a transfer from his company nearly interfered with his service. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami returned to India and as usual visited His Holiness Gopal Krishna Swami.
Maharaj, sit next to me.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. How are you doing, Maharaj?
Oh, I'm doing very well by your mercy.
How is the journey?
Oh, it was okay. By your mercy.
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you too, Maharaj.
So, how is the preaching going? My disciple, is he supporting?
Oh, he's doing quite well by your mercy. He's trying. Actually, concerning the devotee Maharaj, recently he informed me that the company he's working for has transferred him from Nigeria to a different country.
No, tell him I said he should resign. Find another work in Nigeria and continue his service. His service is to give support to the temple. He should resign from his work, find another work in Nigeria, and continue his service.
Okay, Maharaj, I will let him know.
His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami returned to Nigeria and informed the disciple of the instructions.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. How are you doing?
Maharaj, by your mercy, I'm fine. Happy to see you, Maharaj.
Happy to see you too, Prabhu.
Maharaj, please, this is your gift.
Oh, Prabhu, thank you, thank you. Oh, may Krishna bless you. Thank you. So how has your service been going?
Maharaj, I'm trying. By your mercy.
Good to hear that. And your family, how are they doing?
Everyone is fine, Maharaj. By your mercy.
Prabhu, you told me that your company will be transferring you to a different country.
Yes, Maharaj.
Concerning that, when I went to India, I met Maharaj and he gave me an instruction to be given to you concerning your transfer. Maharaj told me that you are supposed to stay in Nigeria. You are supposed to get a different job in Nigeria so that you can stay here and continue with your service at the temple. So that's the instructions from Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj. Please, can I ask something?
You can go ahead.
Is it okay if I continue my work and not resign? However, I will continue my service.
Oh, yes, you can. You can go ahead. If only it will not interfere with your service to the temple, you can do that. You just have to keep it at the back of your mind that your service is your protection. So you can be at a different place while still offering your service to the temple. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj. I promise you I will continue my service wherever I find myself in this world. Thank you, Maharaj.
You're welcome, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Along with the instruction, there is potency inside the instruction. The potency will manifest only when the disciple accepted it fully from the heart. It is then the potency will manifest and give the intelligence how to execute that service. Well, thank you for that beautiful done. Thank you. It was very sweet. And, you really practice it very well. So we enjoyed your presentation. It's Holy Krishna Goswami, my blessings will be with all of you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you to the devotees from Ghana Yatra. This was really a wonderful video with so much details, which shows the love of the devotees. Thank you to the devotees once again. This drama really teaches us the qualities of a first-class disciple. So moving ahead, we have some more offerings. So first, I would like to call upon His Grace Yuda Prabhuji, who is a god brother of Srila Gurudev, and he is the Regional Council Chairman of ISKCON West Africa. So I would like to call Avinanda Prabhuji to offer his garland to Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Lotus feet, Prabhuji. And please accept this garland offered to Shri Radha Madhav via ISKCON Kanpur. Welcome you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the offering. Prabhuji, you may please take the stage.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisance, Gurudev. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutinamni. Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Statmani. Sragura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Namni. I'm so blessed to be part of this year's Vyasa Puja of Gurudev, who is happen to be my god brother. Actually, it is my Gurudev, and because some of us, when we got initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami, we didn't much associate with him because we are outsiders, and he hardly comes to Ghana, and most often when he comes to hardly to meet him. So when we got to associate with His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara, he has been very inspirational to me, and then give us a lot of guidance, and I so cherish it. I'm very grateful to that. I've moved with him in several occasions. Normally, when he comes to Ghana, I used to drive him from the early beginning when he got initiation as a senyas. And he visited us in Ghana. I've been driving him all along to various temples. And he's kind of very sweet person, very kind and down to earth. So in the year 2015, he tried to do some farms in Ghana, try to, help us to do a farm in Ghana. And when we visit the farm, at times the place is a very clay land. So when we are going, the car cannot go direct to the farm, and we have to walk on some distance and then carry the items we want to take, like plantain suckers and then sharpening stones and those things. And Maharaj, you see him, reason why I say he's down to earth, because you see him carrying some of the items, not even allow us to carry and go and pick the rest. He himself will be carrying. And when we go, and in our terrain, you have to dig the ground before you plant the plantain suckers and all those things. And you see Maharaj himself digging the ground and then planting. So such a personality, you could see that he's very inspirational to many of us. And most of the time, you have seen him that he doesn't joke with his sadhana. And then most of us associating direct with him has imbibed such qualities. Because as early as 12 noon or 1 a.m., Maharaj is awake every time. So when you are close to him and he awakes to chant his sadhana or to chant his rounds, you can also sleep. You have to wake up. So that has become part of some of us, our life. And we are so grateful to him. And many attempts to Maharaj used to guide, direct, even share intimate, close relation and thoughts with some of us. Confidentially, everyone has his confidential associate. And some of us, like me, being close to him, he tried to have one-on-one discussion with me. I'm so blessed that such an exalted personality who is cherished by high personalities in the world, high class people who are having very exalted jobs and a lot of who are recognized in the society, so to say, being cherished such a person, and he's not proud, and also come down to the ground to associate with some of us. We should cherish that. And I pray that Krishna should continue to empower him, and then Guru Dev should continue to also bless him, so that you have more Vyasa Puja, and then we can also get his association and get his blessing. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for imparting so much in my life. And I'm so blessed, and I cherish that. And I'll always not forget you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Yogadas Prabhu. Thank you for your wonderful services. Before he became a devotee, he was a successful politician and a successful businessman. He's still a successful businessman, very, very resourceful. And he took up a project, he will see to the end of it. And taking into Krishna consciousness, because of his influence in the material world, he used others also to serve Krishna, to serve his spiritual master. And we're very, very grateful that we have a brother like this. Yes, I remember every time we're in Ghana, he's always driving everywhere. And I wish all of you would see how he drives. He's flying. His driving is flying. I will look at this way when I see what he is. I will look at this way. You know what I did? He's flying and very steady. Some people they drive very fast, very, very frightening. His driving is smooth and steady. So although he flies, but he's very steady and fixed. His son is very, very strong with steering. and he can use his car to anywhere. He can enter anywhere, even through the mud. He can drive through. So we are very, very confident when we are with him and his services because of his contribution to the movement for many years. In West African devotees, we decided to increase his service and give him the position of being a regional council chairman. And he has been doing it successfully. My experience in West Africa has been not so palatable with our managing system because devotees come together and discuss and talk and nothing happened. But when the Uganda people came in, the statement which I have never heard devotees say before, you can hear it from him. And his understanding about what is this to me, because he has managed in the material world, very experienced, and he's successful. He applied that in Christian consciousness, and we are benefiting it. That is why he had been doing this service for many years. Even when he take a break, he still come back to continue. So we are grateful to you and pray that Krishna Gurudev will continue to keep you for long, so we can do your service and uplift our Krishna consciousness spiritually and managerially. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a wonderful offering and sharing the pastimes. We are very grateful to you. Thank you so much. I would like to next present a video offering by Her Grace Hari Leela Mataji from India.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Srila Gurudev. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bhayavicha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. We wish you a very happy Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev. On this auspicious day of your appearance day, I wish to express my gratitude and really from the bottom of my heart pray for you and your good health. If I say a few words, it would be as if showing a lamp to the sun. Srila Gurudev, you're a mountain of good qualities. Your wonderful big heart and your sweet smile encompass the entire Goloka Vrindavan for me. I don't know Krishna, but Srila Gurudev, I know you. I know your dealings with people. And for me, just, being with you and around you and seeing you serve so nicely is just for me the topmost devotional service. Shri Gurudev, I aspire to follow the standards of japa, follow your standards of bhajan that you have been doing so many years. I pray at your lotus feet that I can do my japa in the mindful way that you are doing. I am making a commitment on this auspicious day that I will do my japa without my phone. That is one of the things that you always ask your disciples to do. And for me, this is very difficult. But with your blessings, I will try and do this. I really admire your patience and tolerance. Thank you so much for accepting me and my family. We wish you best of health and hope to see you soon in Vrindavan. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev, for everything. Hare Krishna. Jai Gurudeva, Gurudeva,
Hare
Jai
Krishna.
Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Srila Gurudeva.
Thank Hari Leela Mataji for beautiful offering and for taking the vow to chant without cell phone. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for your offering. Next, I would like to invite Her Grace Rasundari Mataji from India to present her offering.
So, Hare Krishna Gurudev.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I will read my offering.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, I will read my offering. My video has disappeared.
Hare Krishna Mataji, we cannot hear you.
I'm back. Can you hear me now? I'm back.
Yes, Mother. You can hear me.
Yes. So I will read my offering.
Yes.
Please read.
Dearest Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Bhakti Dhira Swami Krishna Pad. All glories to you, Srila Gurudev. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. You are very dear to Lord Krishna on this earth, having taken shelter with lotus feet, and named as the Reverend Goswami Sri Bhakti Dhira Damodara amongst all the sober devotees of the Lord. Obeisances unto you, who always follows in the qualities and mood of the Reverend Sannyasi Sri Bhakti Tirtha Swami, and you are always providing all shelter to the devotees. You always like to sing the name Sri Radha Krishna Gauranga, O personification of Lord Nityananda's mercy. My repeated obeisances unto you. Every day when I recite the Sanskrit and then the above translation to your pranam mantras, I marvel at the accurate precision of these words in describing you, Shira Gurudev. Krishna Prishtaya Bhutari, Shriyati Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, who is very dear to Lord Krishna on this earth, amongst all the Bhakti Dhiras, sober devotees of the Lord. Your cool and corrected nature, your inspirational austerities, and your japa can only be performed by a Bhakti Dhira. All glories to you. Shri Bhakti Tirthasya Guna Bhavanuvartini. You follow in the qualities and mood of the great Bhakti Tirtha Swami. You instruct us to always recite 3 pranam mantras. You ask Param Gurudevs and Srila Prabhupada. Such loyalty to your Guru keeps us always connected to the Parampara and receiving their mercy, and it encourages us to remain faithful disciples. You demonstrate the direct spiritual connection between you and your spiritual master, and that is how you are so well versed in Guru Tattva, and you are able to convince us. How will we ever be able to show our gratitude to your kindness? Sarvada Sarva Bhaktanam Sarva Raksha Pradayini. You always, Sarvada, at all times, always offer all shelter to all devotees. Indiscriminately, you share your super personal self with everyone, immediate disciples, Shiksha disciples, children, guests, everyone. When you tell us that Krishna consciousness is a personal and not an impersonal movement, we are able to understand because you walk the talk. You provide all shelter, spiritual, emotional, and even physical to those who take shelter of you, and I am a witness to this. With this, we always remain forever indebted to your mercy, which will eventually bind us forever to your lotus feet. So I pray that we may always remain grateful to your magnanimity. Shri Radha Krishna Gauranga, Gayasya Sarvata Prabhu. You like to sing the names Shri Radha Krishna Gauranga. And chanting these names, you keep us in remembrance of the Lord and his pastimes. You instruct us to remember Krishna and his associates, but you do not just leave it at that. You help us to remember too how merciful is this. Nityananda Kripamurti, O personification of Lord Nityananda's mercy. We hear that Lord Krishna is very merciful, but more merciful than him is Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But even more merciful than Mahaprabhu is Lord Nityananda. And when we read Lord Nityananda's pastimes, we get this knowledge. And when we hear you narrating those pastimes, we understand, but not always. But then when we interact with you, when we associate with you, we experience the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, which you personify. So great is our fortune that because we have you, I do not feel left out, that I was not present when Lord Nityananda Prabhu performed his pastimes on this planet. Thank you so much, Gurudev. Pranamami Puna Puna. I will always pay my respectful obeisances unto you. In studying the scriptures with your blessings, I kept on realizing how faithful you are to the scriptures and how you execute them word for word. Please bless me so that I can serve you better as I continue in my scriptural studies. I know that words are not enough. Only actions can show how grateful one is, and I promise to continue working on myself. I still have many anarthas, one being pride. By your mercy, I am hopeful that all these anarthas will be cleared with time by following your instructions, and by your mercy and your guidance. Your first instruction to me was that I should embody the qualities of being a pleasing person with gentle manner, who is cooperative, intuitive, and charismatic, as per the beautiful spiritual name you gave me. I am still yet to fulfill that instruction. I promise to sincerely, seriously work on it with your help, starting from the day I wrote this Vyasa Puja offering. I pray for the mercy to come up to your expectations. Please be merciful and forgive me of all my offenses. You are your pranam mantra personified. How fortunate I feel to have such a glorious personality as my spiritual master. Your appearance, your existence is transcendental spaciousness. And borrowing the words of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I pray Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, Koroei Rasi Trinapika Atihina, Sakala Sahane Bolo Diya Koru, Nijamanis Priyahina. Gurudev, give to this servant just one drop of mercy. I am lower than a blade of grass. Give me all help, give me strength. Let me be as you are, without desires or aspirations. Happy 67th Vyasa Puja, our dearest Gurudev, your most undeserving servant, Rasasundari Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Rasa Sundari Devi. Thank you for your eloquent presentation. Beautiful and very concise. Thank you. We wish you success in your success studies. And like you graduated in material education, you should also graduate in the spiritual education, so you can support share it with others, so that we can get more devotees dedicated to this process and be suffering Krishna consciousness. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for your offering. I would now like to invite His Grace Anantajeet Prabhuji from Ghana to present his offering.
He chanted by the things.
Can we please
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance. Oh, glorious
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you, Anantajit Prabhu. Thank you.
Yes. It gives me much joy and a sense of relief for having had this opportunity to be one of your disciples, to serve you with my spirit soul, and your mercies kept me culminating in devotional service. I really owed you, Swami. Your picture, your demeanor, and disciplined nature have had impact on me, God brothers and God sisters as well. Particularly for me, if I have become a bit more disciplined in my sadhana and more connected to you after taking shelter from you. You are really bona fide, and you will take us back to Godhead if only we are willing to follow your instructions and examples. Your sermons delivered on the media has helped us tremendously. In conclusion, you give us mercies, yoke us together in culminating devotional service. Your speech speaks to us, and your demeanor and disciplined nature are worth emulating. May the good Lord Krishna bless you abundantly. Happy Vyasa Puja Maharaj Ki. Your servant Anantya Jit Das.
Hare Krishna, Anantajit Prabhu. Thank you for your offering. Yes, you're direct to the point. As a headmaster, I can see that in your language. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much to all the devotees who have come forward with their wonderful and very loving offerings. We are very grateful, and we are eternally indebted to all the devotees for presenting such loving offerings. Now we move ahead with the session. So everyone likes to listen to some nice music because Krishna likes music. And when it is about pure devotees, Krishna is very, very eager to hear. So here's a video song from the devotees of Nigeria Yatra. We will present it on the screen now.
Rising like the sun to quell the darkness, you gave me light, dispelled my doubts. You're the reason why I have hope. You gave me purpose when all seemed lost. For my imperfections and my faults, please make me strong, for I am weak, Gurudev. Begging at your lotus feet for mercy, for your mercy, Gurudev. All I ever ask for is that mercy, that your mercy, Gurudev. We've gathered only to ask you for mercy, for your mercy, Gurudev. If only I could get a drop of mercy, your mercy. I'll climb many mountains, I'll swim many seas, just to catch a glimpse of your lotus feet. Though my heart is willing, but my body is weak, so I beg at your feet for the strength to defeat Gurudev, begging at your lotus feet for mercy, for your mercy, Gurudev. All I ever ask for is that mercy, that your mercy, Gurudev. We've gathered only to ask you for mercy, for your mercy, oh Gurudev. If only I could get a drop of mercy, your mercy's all I ask. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shri Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Tinamine Yati Shri Bhakti Titasya Guna Bhavanu Vatine Sarvada Sarva Bhaktanam Sarvada Rakshapadaine Radha Krishna Gauranga Gaisi Sarvada Prabhu Nityananda Kripamurti Pranamami Puna Puna.
Thank you so much to all the devotees who spent so much who invested so much of their love in making this beautiful video, and that was very personal, just like Maharaj's dealing are always very personal. Radha Shyam Sundarji must be very pleased to hear this simple yet very beautiful song. Thank you so much to all.
Yes, that's very beautiful. Very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. So, Krishna teaches us in the Bhagavad Gita that we must serve the spiritual master with all our hearts. So, devotees from all around the globe have prepared cakes to offer to Maharaj to express their gratitude for appearing so kindly amongst us. We have some video cake offerings coming up on your screen now. So, first, I would like to invite Damayanti Mataji from Ghana.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to you Gurudev. On your auspicious Vyasa Puja celebration, please kindly accept this wonderful mango cake. Hare Krishna.
Next, we have a video cake offering from Devaki Priya Mataji from Nigeria.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, Dandava Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Parama Gurudev. Happy Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev. For your auspicious Vyasa Puja celebration, please accept my cake offering. This is actually a fruit cake offering from me. Enjoy, Srila Gurudev.
Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj ki jai. Gurudev
Hare
ki
Krishna.
Thank you
jai.
so much, Gurudev. Thank you for your kripa. Thank you for your
Thank
service.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Next, we have a video cake offering from Her Grace Gopikanta Mataji from Brazil.
Hare Krishna. Então, eu fiz esse bolo como oferenda para Gurudeva, com todo amor. Eu fiz um bolo sem glúten, usando trigo sarraceno e polvilho, e adoçando com tâmaras. O recheio é com nozes tostadas com tâmaras, uma pasta de nozes tostadas com tâmaras, e a cobertura é um creme com castanha de caju e suco de laranja e raspas de laranja. E eu também fiz para decorar alguns corações feitos de óleo de coco com alfarroba. Esses corações representam os corações expandidos de chama sundra. E dentro tem o recheio de rapadura mineira, bem doce, que é a representação de Radharani, do serviço devocional, que é muito doce, muito saboroso, nectário. Então,
Muito
essa
obrigado.
é a oferenda. Espero que Gurudeva aprecie. Eu tentei fazer
Hare
lembrando
Krishna.
as coisas que eu aprendi com Tirtharaj Prabhu aqui no Brasil. Então, eu vou agora filmar um pouquinho o bolo para vocês apreciarem. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Haribu.
Next, we have a video offering from Himangi Priya Mataji from Nairobi.
This is Canada now.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Bhakti Dhira Maharaj. All glories to you, dear Gurudev. Today, I'm going to offer the cake on behalf of ISKCON Nairobi and ISKCON Toronto. Please accept. Dear Gurudev, please accept this cake. This is strawberry cake, sweet strawberries, just like you, made with love and care. And I'm offering this cake on behalf of ISKCON Nairobi devotees. Please accept, dear Gurudev. I hope you like it.
Yes, very delicious. Thank you. All the devotees from Nairobi, Kenya. Hare Krishna.
Coming up next, we have a cake offering, video cake offering from Jayaprada Mataji from Nigeria.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances onto your divine lotus feet. Please accept my cake offering on your most auspicious day of your 67th Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna.
This is for you, Gurudev. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Very delicious.
Next, we have a cake offering from Meeta Mataji from Nigeria.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Danvat Pranam. Please take this cake as my offering to your lotus feet, Maharaj. Happy Vyasa Puja, Maharaj. Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Next, we have a cake offering from Her Grace Navkishori Mataji from India.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, happiest Vyasa Puja Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. This cake is lychee strawberry flavored cake. This cake represents your extreme mercy. Your kripa is the only way to cross this ocean of material world, and there is no other hope. Gurudev, by your causeless mercy, you will surely carry all the genuine Prabhupada soldiers to the spiritual shore. And this is your only mission, to get all suffering souls like us back to Godhead in this very life. Thank you, dear devotees, for giving us the opportunity to present a cake on this auspicious day from Indian Yatra.
Hare Krishna, na Pushkara Maji. Thank you.
Next, we have a cake offering from Nirvana Mataji from Nigeria.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Maharaj, please accept this little offering on this most auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja. Maharaj, we wish you great health in pursuing your spiritual master's mission and to deliver as many fallen souls as you possibly can. May we all remain at your lotus feet forever, Maharaj. Happy Vyasa Puja. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, thank you. Thank you very much.
Next, we have a video cake offering from Her Grace Braja Lakshmi Mataji from Brazil.
Brazil. Now. Thank you, Braja Lakshmi. Just in Brazil, in Brindavan.
Yes, Maharaj, there were some mistakes in the data.
Anyway, we enjoy the cake, wherever it comes from.
So now we have some live cake offerings. So I would request the devotees offering their cakes virtually to be please ready and turn on your cameras. You may please offer the cake as I will call upon your names one by one. First, we have His Grace Achintya Rupa Prabhuji from Nigeria.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. On behalf of ISKCON Lagos Temple, we are offering this cake from the Vyasa Puja. Thank you very much for your kind mercy and praise and devotion. Ashasha Gurudev.
Haribol. Thank you very much.
Otherwise, they can't should see if you will not keep here.
Next, I would like to invite
No,
Dhira Damodara Mataji from Ghana to.
no, but you Buddha has to cut. I will tell them.
Hare Krishna, Shila Gurudev, please accept my special obeisances. All glories to you. All glories to Shila Bhakti Dhira Swami. On behalf of all the disciples from Ghana, we present you this sweet cake and we wish you nothing but good health. And as the fruit is made of various fruits, we pray that you continue to remain blissful with your sweet, sweet qualities. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Shila Gurudev.
Next, I would like to invite Her Grace Ranjana Mataji from India to offer her cake.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisance.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my cake.
Hare Krishna.
Happy Vyasa Puja, Gurudev.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Gurudev. Thank you so much.
Next, I would like to invite Krishna Dwapa and Vyas Prabhuji to share his cake offering.
Haribo, Jai Gurudev, Jai Devotees, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Please accept our obeisances. Guru Maharaj, this is the cake. Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you
With so
very
many
much.
devotion and love. It's not so beautiful, but you are our
Very delicious.
inspiration to
Thank
serve
you.
better and better. We are doing the preaching here in Recife, and only because your mercy, because for alone we are nothing, only with your mercy. So thank you so much. Happy Vyasa Puja. We love you so much.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna.
Jai, Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Thank you so much. Next, we have Her Grace Nagati Mataji from India to share the cake offering.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. This delicious cake from Shri Radha Girvadhari for you.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept
Thank
my
you very
humble
much.
obeisances.
Thank
Happy
you.
Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Nice cake.
Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Happy Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Next, we have a live cake offering from Her Grace Shuddha Bhakti Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dhira Damodara Swami. Please accept my humble obeisances unto your divine cake. Please accept this cake.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you.
I just tried to go there.
Thank you. Yes. It's perfect.
Thank you so much, Sri.
Hare Krishna. Jai.
Next, we have a cake offering from Dipali Mataji and family.
What I did.
Tech team, can we please spotlight Mataji so she can share her offering?
Otherwise, go to the next person until they are ready.
Yes, sir. So next we have Maria Fernanda Mataji.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you.
Desativar mudo?
Permanecer com. No.
Thank you very
Desativar
much.
mudo.
Hare Krishna, dear Gurudeva.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept our humble obeisances. Happy, we desire you, Your Holiness, a very, very happy Vyasa Puja.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are very happy to be here with our spiritual brothers and sisters and those wonderful devotees to celebrate Your Holiness' life.
Hari Hari Bol. Delicious cake.
This cake was made with much, much love, with cream, milk cream, and grapes, as sweet as Your Holiness' love for us.
Very nice. I
We
can see
desire
the-
to Your Holiness the best in Krishna consciousness, strong happiness, healthy, and long life. Thank you, dear Guru Maharaj, to be delighted in our spiritual path. We love your
Hare
Holiness
Krishna.
so much. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol! Jai Guru Maharaj!
Thank you.
We miss you so much.
Hare Haribol.
Haribol.
Thank you so much to all the devotees. That was a very colorful offering of all the different cakes. But I'm sure all of these had one common ingredient, that is love. And thank you so much, Maharaji, for very lovingly accepting our offerings.
Hare Krishna.
So
We
as we
thank
move,
all of you for your offerings in many ways, cakes, words, and activities, and whatever. We are grateful to you, all of you. Hare Krishna.
thank you so much, Maharaji, for engaging in your services.
Jai.
So as Srila Prabhupada tells, when we are all together like this in the association of devotees, we are indeed in Vrindavan. So let's have a festivity just like in Vrindavan. So we would like to invite Achintya Roop Prabhuji again for the cake cutting ceremony for which we were waiting for long.
Hare Krishna.
You can speak also, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
It is
Rama Rama Hare Hare. We go.
Krishna, Krishna Gurudev, Hare Krishna.
I'll take it. I'll help you.
We're here.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Maharaji. So there's no end to festivities in Vrindavan. So we are going to take just a brief pause before we continue with the celebrations tomorrow again. So let's look at the schedule for tomorrow. First, we have His Grace Ananta Acharya Prabhuji sharing his offerings. Next, we are waiting for the next. Oh, so we have offering from His Grace Rameshwar Prabhuji. Followed up by that, we have Her Grace Nam Chintamani Mataji. And then we will hear from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaji. Followed by that, we have lots of offerings from disciples.
Yeah.
And then the songs and dance performances from the Ghana Yatra and Nigeria Yatra devotees. And finally, we will conclude the session with a Bhoga offering session. So stay tuned for we have a power packed session tomorrow, so stay tuned. There are a lot of videos and katha and a lot of mercy we are yet to receive. So we will meet again tomorrow in the final session. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Haribol.
এ বড় করুণা করো পাপা দূরে যায় যাহার নিকটে গেলে আপো দূরে যায় যাহার নিকটে গেলে পাপা দূরে যায় এমন দয়াল প্রভু বা কোথায় পায় 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 গঙ্গার পরশ হলে পশ্চাতে পাওয়া গঙ্গার পরশ হইলে পশ্চাতে পাওয়া গঙ্গার পরশ হলে পশ্চাতে পাওয়া গঙ্গার পরশ হইলে পশ্চাতে পাওয়া দর্শন পবিত্র করো এই তোমার ভূ দর্শন